Alright guys, getting filled up here, discovered a huge issue. Huge issue. So I knew the tires are going to need replaced before long. We were hoping to make it through the end of the season. Well, if you can see, that is not good at all. So I knew they were going to need replaced. The fronts are still pretty decent. I normally go to a guy here in town, but I think they went out of business. I'm hoping that one tire there will get us over there. That inner one's gonna come out. We're gonna go right there. We got about 5 miles, okay? I'm gonna go slow, just follow me. If it blows, I'll pull off. Always something, always something. All right, I just talked to them. They can't do them. They can't get the lug nuts off, they said. They don't even have a tool big enough. All right, striking out like crazy. Wasting a lot of time here this morning. Firestone doesn't have a socket big enough to fix it. He did at least come out and check just to make sure, but I know a guy out on Perry Drive. They can do them, but I don't know if they have tires, and it's probably gonna be my last option though. So TQ's over here sitting. You don't have one either big enough. They checked at least though. I'd have to either go to Young's, Isuzu, or the other guy over there where I got the 19.5s for the box truck. Probably the one over there. I don't remember what it was called though. Alright guys, striking out like crazy. Those big lug nuts, which I knew, they're hard to find somebody to replace them. So I called out. I got a couple places. The one I use for the big box truck. The other one's right by Young Isuzu. I think it's called like Great Lakes or something. So we're gonna swing out there. I'm hoping this tire will get me there. Yeah, I guess we'll see. It's unfortunate, guys. It sucks. Things like this happen. We try to minimize them happening, and but it's part of being in business, and you just got to figure out a way to get it fixed and get moving on. So that's what we're gonna do. It can piss you off, it can frustrate you, but that's not gonna do anything for getting back to work and getting productive and making money, and you know. Anyways, let's get it done. All right, so we just spent probably 40 minutes driving across the back roads to get out here. Fingers crossed they have something. I tried calling, nobody answered. I'm not sure if they're even open just yet, but I called Young Isuzu as well. They don't do any tires there, but I knew they worked, you know, had different hours. He told me to go to the company that I'm going to, so we're almost there. Got about a quarter mile to go. Fingers crossed. They have the tires. Not cheap whatsoever, but nothing is anymore. So we're gonna get 4 new ones on the back. The fronts are still decent for now, but they'll probably need replaced next year. All right, so I got to go in and pay for them. They got 6, but to do it all of them, it's like well over $2 grand. So I'm gonna do 4 backs with installation. They got a few trucks ahead of us still, but he said they could get it done today, but we got to leave it. So we're actually going to pivot and go do another cleanup that we can use the big blower with. I don't think we can get the blower and the multi-force with the leaf plow onto the Ford here that we have the, one second here, that we have the ramp rack on. Sorry, I didn't want to hit anything. We're next in line though, once I get that semi there done. What a day so far. But we got here, we pivoted. It's all you can do, get things done. This one here, holy mackerel. We got a lot to get done here. So enough chit chatting and yip yapping. Did we happen to get the tripod?
Yes, sir.
Good job, babe. Good job, babe. Good job. Got it? You got it. Watch out. Backpack's coming after you.
Woo! Guys to the back.
What were you just saying? They're creepy and they're crawly.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. Yeah, the family.
Dun, dun, dun. So the good thing about leaf customers is, you know, even though you might not service them all year, they call you for leaves once again, especially if you do a good job. I know a bunch of you asked yesterday's video, how do we charge for leaf cleanups? Well, the way I like to do them, especially because a lot of times you're pricing out before there's any leaves on the ground, so you really don't know what the job's going to entail, is we just give them an hourly price. So you got to come up with what your man hours are going to be, and everybody's different. I mean, it might be $40 an hour per man hour, might be $150 per man hour. You're just going to have to figure out what your price is and go from there. And if you're wondering, like TQ and myself, we're both each in man hour. So technically each hour we're here, that's 2 man hours. watch this road is super busy. So on customers' property, you got to take into account certain spots, and this is a good example of one of those spots where using the big blower would not be beneficial. All of that mulch there would not stay there if I came in and blew that area out, and up in here with the big blower, it would all be in the lawn. So we want to work these areas out real quick, get it back into the lawn area, and then we'll bring the big blower back in here and really get them moving. But just a good example there that you can't always use the big blower. Really missing the fact that we don't have the leaf plow with us right now, because right here, if we did, I could be taking this 2 to 3 foot wall of leaves and just shoving them straight towards the back of the property, reducing how much TQ has to blow here. This blower is super strong, but it would just make our job a lot quicker if I was able to get the bulk all the way to the back of the property, because we're not even halfway through yet and we have a mountain of leaves building up. All right, guys, these things are getting thick. We're probably 3 feet high right now.
This is why you always got to have a fire extinguisher with you guys. Literally a leaf blew out of the tree and landed perfectly into the exhaust area. And I mean, it went up quick and in a hurry. Luckily, we know how to deal with this, and we got it out really quickly and in a hurry. The biggest thing I can tell you is make sure you have a fire extinguisher, a garden hose, something nearby, especially when it's this dry. We are supposed to get some more rain, but these leaves are extremely flammable and extremely dry, and they go up quick and in a hurry.
All right, guys, so had a leaf go up on the mower for a split second, so we had to get it out. Quick tip for you: you ever get smoke on your mower, get it into the grass as quick as possible. Separate that little spark that's on the mower from a massive pile of leaves, okay? The last thing you want is that to get into this, because that's gonna be all kinds of bad real quick and in a hurry. So immediately separate it. We put it out, we tamped it out. We've left it there now for about 5 minutes to make sure it's out. We're gonna double check, triple check, make sure there's no smoke at all. And then we're gonna go ahead and disperse it back in here. You gotta be careful with these dry leaves though. All right, guys. So they're falling fast, so we'll be back, and I believe the next one she has scheduled right before Thanksgiving. So gonna have a big party for Thanksgiving. We'll get it all cleaned up. The majority should be down. Looks good though. Got it? Man. Probably by tonight it won't even look like we touched this thing.
I know, it's just following as we're standing here.
Look at a roof. Good thing they got gutter guards.
Yeah.
Or whatever they're called. Anyways, they called. The truck is done. We've been here. Let me check. 2 o'clock right now. We've been here 2 hours and 25 minutes, I'd say.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here.
Let's go.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of these gentlemen's way real quick. They got more jobs to do. Just leaving Great Lakes here. TQ's over here. Get to work. I need to pay for these tires. Not making a lot of dough today. Say it like that, but that's business. You'll have that. Anyways, we're gonna get the kiddos, get some lunch, and get a shower. I'll show you guys these tires though as soon as we get to the house. All right, we sure could have used that leaf plow on that job. But anyways, 4 new tires on the back. I don't even know what that says. I ain't got my glasses on. Dura Davis R500 HD. Bridgestone LT 215 35 or 65, whatever it says. I'm blind. I ain't got no glasses on. I got so much dust in my eyeballs. So don't got to worry about those for a while. And that's good. It's real good. Note to self, I need to find one of those tools to take those lug nuts off just in case I need to do it myself.